Hi everyone, Terry J Webb back with another Tales from the GK Hobby. Alright, so I want to talk about your first exposure to the hobby. My first exposure to the hobby, the very ground zero point for me, was 1986. I remember it like it was yesterday. In Columbus, Ohio, there was a little comic book store, and it was called Monkey's Retreat. So one day I go into Monkey's Retreat, and I'm walking around, and at this point I'm buying old copies of Famous Monsters of Filmland, and I'm buying pretty much any monster comic I can find to while away the time. And after I found my selections, I go to the front counter, and as I'm paying for them, I look up on the top shelf, and lo and behold, I see a Godzilla. Picture on a box. I have no idea what it is. I look at the owner and I said, "Hey, what's that thing up there that's got Godzilla on it?" And he just looks at me, the typical, comic book guy, and he's just like, it's a Godzilla model. And I go, "Really? Godzilla model, huh?" Well, I hadn't been around a plastic kit in quite some time, probably a good 10, 12 years. So I say to him, "Godzilla model, hey, can I take a look at that?" He says, "Sure." Pulls it down. Turns out it was Bandai's series of Godzilla models that they had done. And this was the model kit where it was the 54 Godzilla, and he had a diorama base, city destroyed base, and he was holding a Japanese saber jet in his hand. And I pull this thing out and I look at the quality of the kit, and I'm like, holy cow, this isn't your old Aurora kit. And I was just taken back by it. And I say to the guy, "Hey, how much is this thing?" And he says, $25. Well, kids, $25 back in 1986, that was a lot of money. And my first thought was, Jesus Christ, what a ripoff, $25. I can remember when I bought my models for $1.98. So my third thought was to, tell him to put it back up on the shelf. Well, a couple months earlier, it was my aunt had given me $50 for my birthday. Well, I had stashed it away in my wallet, and I kind of forgot about it. But for whatever reason, I remembered I had $50 extra. So I thought, what the hell, man? That's really nice, and you only live once, so what the hell? I'm gonna blow $25 on this stupid plastic kit. So I went and I bought the thing, and that was what sent me down the rabbit hole, because quickly after that I discovered the Sakuda kits, which led me into the resin, and which led me into all this other crazy crap that's happened in my life for the last 30 years. So that's my story. I invite you to write in and tell me, what was your first exposure to the hobby? I'm sure you got a lot of great stories. Can't wait to hear them. See ya.